guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Amanda and I'm currently on a weight loss journey which I am documenting here on YouTube. And today I'm going to film a what I eat in a day video in a calorie deficit. And I currently use the Healthy app to track my calories, and I have a daily goal of 2,100 calories. So as you can see this morning, I already made my coffee, and with that I'm going to make some protein waffles. I've never made these before, but I got these from Tik Tok from the gal Beth Farraco Fitness. So I hope I pronounced that correctly. But I'll link her TikTok profile in the description box below. But I got this recipe from her, so I will show you how I'm gonna make them. For my protein waffles, I'm gonna use 1 packet of this Quaker maple and brown sugar instant oatmeal. This is the lower sugar kind, and so it is 120 calories. And I am going to grind it up in this Ninja to make it more of a powder form. Hopefully it works. And I'm also going to add 1 scoop of this Premier Protein vanilla protein powder, and for 2 scoops it's 150 calories, so for 1 scoop it's 75 calories. And then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of this baking powder, and then I'm going to add 1 egg and then a 1/4 cup of this unsweetened almond milk. I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to cook the waffles in this mini waffle maker. And then on top of the waffles, I'm going to make my PB2 syrup. If you've seen my older videos, I used to eat a lot of these frozen waffles, and I would use PB2 syrup on top of them. So I'm just going to mix 2 tablespoons of this light pancake syrup with 2 tablespoons of PB2 powder. I'm not sure if it uses 2 tablespoons of the powder or 1, but we'll see when I'm mixing it up if it works. But either way, I'm going to use the syrup and PB2 powder to put on the top. And I will show you what it looks like when I get this stuff all mixed up. I apologize if you hear the birds in the background. My son has 2 parakeets. They are very loud, especially in the morning. So just ignore them. So I've got my Ninja blender. I am going to put a packet of oatmeal in. And hopefully this works. Alrighty, let's see. Good, this works. So I'm going to mix up the ingredients in this measuring cup. I feel like it'll be easier to pour in the waffle maker. Alright, so I've got my oatmeal stuff. Now I'm going to add a scoop of this protein powder. Then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of this baking powder. I'm going to add an egg. And I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of this almond milk. Mix it up. So that's what it looks like for me. I think this usually makes 3 waffles. So I need 30 milliliters of this. Okay, there we go. It's 5 grams. I think that looks like a really good consistency, so I think the 2 tablespoons of syrup and 2 tablespoons of PB2 powder worked really good. Does it? It is. Wow. So here's my breakfast, and the waffles are 275 calories. The PB2 syrup is 110 calories, and then my coffee is 165 calories. So that makes my breakfast 550 calories. For lunch today, I'm just gonna make a sandwich, and for the bread, I'm gonna use one of these Italian rolls. This is actually called Amoroso. That's the brand, at least, and I get them online. And they're really great for making sandwiches, making Phillies, French dips, all that stuff. So I really like to use these, and this is 200 calories for one. And then on my sandwich, I'm going to put 2 ounces of this smoked ham, which is 60 calories. And then I'm gonna have 1 ounce of this hard salami, which is 120 calories. And then I'm gonna add 2 slices of this pepperoni, which is 80 calories. And then I'm also going to add 2 slices of this thin provolone cheese that I get from Hy-Vee, and that is 73 calories. And then on top of my sandwich, I'm going to mix up some of this shredded lettuce with a tablespoon of this Ken's Zesty Italian dressing, which is 45 calories. And so I'll show you how I make my sandwich. So to build my sandwich, I'm going to put my plate on my scale. So that is 2 slices right there. Just break it in half like that and put it on my sandwich. I'm going to add the ham next, which is 1 ounce. Set it to ounces on my scale, zero it out. There, or all of it. There we go. I said 2 slices of cheese. I don't know how many slices that is, but oops. I'm gonna take some lettuce, put it in a bowl and mix it together, and a little bit more. Mix this up a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. So there is my sandwich, and this is 579 calories. For my snack this afternoon, I'm going to have protein pudding, and this recipe comes from Tik Tok, from an account. Her name is Beth Farraco Fitness. I will post it in the description box below. But she posted this recipe for protein pudding, and you basically just take a bottle of this Fairlife chocolate protein drink, and then you take a couple of tablespoons of this Jell-O chocolate sugar-free pudding. And actually I'm just gonna use the entire box of pudding mix and just see what happens. And then I like to sprinkle on a little bit of graham cracker crumbs and then a little bit of Ready Whip. So I'll show you how I make it. I'm going to add the pudding mix. Then I'm going to mix it with a whisk. Then I'm gonna set this in the refrigerator to let it set up a little bit. So here's my pudding, and I like to divide it into 2 servings. So I'm gonna put half in a bowl for me and a half in a bowl for my kids. And then I will add the toppings. So I'm gonna add 7 grams of these graham cracker crumbs to the top. Yes, I am. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of this fat-free Ready Whip. So here's my snack, and all together this is 200 calories. For supper tonight, I made Tuscan Chicken Pasta, and I'll post the recipe in the description box below. But I'm gonna divide this up into 4 equal servings. I know on the website she divides it into 6 servings, but I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna just divide it into 4 servings. So I figured I would show you how I do that, because I've basically made this in this big pot, and I wanna know how much is a serving. So this is what I do. So first off, what I do is I get my scale out and I set it to pounds and ounces, and then I get a big bowl that'll hold all of the food. And I also want to make sure that after I've added the bowl to the scale that I zeroed it out so that it says 0, so it's not going to weigh the bowl. So now I'm going to just dump the food in the bowl. So as you can see, it says that it's 2 pounds, 14 ounces. And I like to convert it to just all ounces to make it easier to divide. So that would be a total of 46 ounces for all of this. And then I'm gonna divide it into 4 equal servings. So then that makes each serving is going to weigh 11.5 ounces. So then I take the bowl off of here, and then I'm just going to weigh it out in this bowl and make sure it is set to 0. And then I'm just going to add enough food to get up to 11.5 ounces. 11.3, maybe a piece of chicken. There we go. So that is 1 serving, which is 11.5 ounces. So with that, I'm also going to have some broccoli. So I'll show you when I get it all on my plate. So here is my supper. And the pasta comes out to be 540 calories. And then I have broccoli for 55 calories. So my supper is a total of 595 calories. For my snack tonight, I'm gonna have a bag of these white cheddar popcorners, and this is 140 calories. Okay, so that is everything that I ate today. I consumed 2,064 calories. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.